How much did you watch the NCAA tournament?
I watched it briefly. I wouldn't say it was something that we watched a lot, but it was on like in the background every now and then. I didn't really give the channel too much.
So, is this overly exciting to you? Is it all new? I mean, it's not something like a lot of kids in the States. That's all they know is March Madness. This is really new to you, right?
Yeah, it's pretty new, but you know, it's a pretty big deal. So I'm super excited for it.
The fact that you know who you're playing, Xavier, how does that change your mindset now heading into the tournament?
Now we know what to look out for. We can do a scout on them and we can help prepare.
Did you watch the game last night?
Yeah, we all watched it.
So were you thinking Texas, Xavier, back and forth? I mean, what do you think that you know with some Musketeers?
We're obviously preparing for that. While watching it, both teams are great, you know. But now we know what to prepare for, so it's good.
Coach has been talking about feeling that urgency of the end and knowing it's one and done. What is kind of the collective thought as you guys head into this tournament?
Obviously, we got kicked out of the Big Ten tournament, so now we know the feeling of losing and getting kicked out of a tournament. So we don't want to feel that feeling again. So we're gonna come into that knowing that.
How much of the dealing with illness and injury and stuff that you guys dealt with this year, how do you think that prepared you for a one and done kind of situation?
You know, we faced adversity all year with injuries, illnesses, and all that. So, you know, there's nothing we're not prepared for, and now's the perfect time to peak. So I feel like that's what we're doing.
Xavier team's an older team. They got guys that are like 23, 24, 25. What are your thoughts about that, facing such an experienced team, an older team?
Yeah, they're a good team for sure. They're very experienced, but I feel like we got a lot of guys who are experienced as well, and you know, we're a great team. They're a great team, but we're gonna go in and we're gonna compete.
One thing about the NCAA tournament in March Madness, it's a big stage where stars shine. You came in with a lot of accolades. If you looked at that as this is a place where I can really show the world who Will Riley is?
Yeah, definitely. The world's going to see who Will Riley is in this tournament for sure.
Thank you.
Thank
you. Hey, Will, what was the message from the guys who have been here before, like Trey and Kylan? Did they talk to the team about what to expect in the tournament?
Yeah, they've been leading us through it all. They've been here, so they know. They're very experienced guys, good leaders. So, you know, it's just about all those extra efforts and stuff. So now we know as freshmen coming into it, you can't take plays off, and we gotta really work for it.
I know you guys are a young team, and there's a couple of guys that could be moving on after this season. Does that like increase the urgency for you guys at all?
We're just focused on now. We're just focused on winning now. We don't have any distractions about next year or what's to happen, so we're just focused on now.
How closely were you following along the game last night? What were your impressions?
It was a great game. We were all watching it. It was a good game to watch, to see both teams compete. Now we know we're going to play, so we can prepare.
What are some